Namaste children, welcome to today math class. Today I am going to introduce new chapter, third chapter, which is playing with numbers. Playing with numbers. In this topic, in this chapter, we are going to learn about this introduction, factors and multiples, prime numbers and composite numbers, even numbers and odd numbers, divisibility rules, highest common factor HCF, lowest common multiple LCM. We are going to learn about each and every topic and a few problems based on like divisibility rules, HCF and LCM, prime numbers and composite numbers, factors and multiples. Right? So we are going to learn about these topics and a few problem solving based on these topics. Okay, we will start the topic without wasting our time. Suppose there is a student who is Vamshi. Now Vamshi has suppose 20 chocolates. There is a student called Vamshi. He has 20 chocolates. Now he decided to distribute these 20 chocolates equally. He decided to distribute these 20 chocolates equally. Whether he may distribute all these 20 chocolates to one student or 5 students or 7 students, that is Vamshi wish. But he decided to distribute all these 20 chocolates equally. Now let us see what are the possibilities are there to distribute these 20 chocolates equally. If I take one student, how can I distribute? We can give all 20 chocolates to one student only. We can give 20 chocolates. If you take one student, all 20 chocolates, we have to give that one student only. Means what? One student received 20 chocolates. Total 120 is equal to how much? 20. Let's see other possibility. Suppose you want to distribute 2 students. If Vamshi want to distribute 2 students, then tell me each student can receive how many chocolates now? Total 20 chocolates. He decided to distribute only for 2 students, that too equally. So how can he distribute? For each student he can give how many? 10 chocolates. For each student he can give 10 chocolates. He can give 10 chocolates. So 2 students, each one 10 chocolates. Total 2 into 10. 2 into 10 is equal to how much? 20 chocolates. Suppose if you want to distribute for 3 students. Now tell me, is it possible to distribute for 3 students equally? 20 chocolates, you can't divide 3 equal parts. No possibility to distribute these 20 chocolates for 3 students. Okay. 4 students, yes, there is a possibility. If we select only 4 students, for each, how many can distribute now? You want to distribute 20 chocolates, only 4 students, that too equally. So each student can get how many chocolates? 5 chocolates. Each student will get 5 chocolates. Then total 4 student, each student 5 chocolates. 4 into 5, total 4 5s are 20. Can you distribute 5 students equally? Yes. 20 you can distribute easily 5 students equally. If you take 5 students, then tell me each student can get how many chocolates? Each student will get 4 chocolates. Each student will get 4 chocolates. Then total 5 students, 4 chocolates. 5 4s are 20 chocolates. Is there any other possibility to distribute these 20 chocolates? For 6 members, he can't. 7, 8, he can't. 9, he can't distribute 20 chocolates for 9 students, that too equally? No. 10 students, yes, there is a possibility. Yes, for 10 students, if you select 10 students, for each student, how many can distribute equally? Total 20 chocolates, you want to distribute for 10 students, so that each student will get how many chocolates? 2 chocolates. So 10 students, for each student 2 chocolates. 10 twos are 20. And you distribute for 11 students, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 you can't. 20 chocolates, no? You can't divide it. 16 members. For 20 students, yes you can. For 20 students, if you select 20 students, for each student how many can give? 1 chocolate. Each student may receive 1 chocolate. That will be total 20 student, each student 20 chocolates. Each student, sorry, 1 chocolates. 20 student, each student will get 1 chocolate. Then 20 into 1, 20 into 1, 20 into 1 is equal to how much? 20. I think so. These are the possibilities he has to distribute these 20 chocolates equally. If you want to distribute for 1 student, he can give all 20 chocolates to 1 student only. I think so. No try this here. If you want to distribute 2 students, for each he can give 10 chocolates, so that you can see 2 tens are 20 total chocolates. He can distribute for only 2 students by giving each student 10 chocolates. 4 students, he can give 5 chocolates. 4 5s are 20. 5 students, he can give each student 4 chocolates. 5 4s are 20. Similarly, 10 students 2 chocolates. 10 2s are 20. 20 students 1 chocolate. 21s are 20. So these are the possibilities he has to distribute equally. Now let's see what will happen if I divide with these numbers. If I divide the given number 20 with these numbers, right? So what is the given number now? Given number is 20. For given number 20, if I divide with any one of these numbers, let's see what we'll get. Let me divide the given number 20 with 5. 5 4s are 20. Yes, 20 minus 20 is 0. I got the remainder 0. Let me take again given number 20. Now divide any one of these numbers. Let me divide with 2. 2 tens are 20. Remainder is what? 0. So again, let me take the given number 20. Divide with any one of these numbers. 1 or 10 or 20 or 5 or 4. Let me divide with 4. What will happen? 4 5s are 20. Remainder is what? 0. So what we can see from this? A given number 20, if I divide any one of these numbers, they are giving the remainder 0. What is the meaning of the remainder 0? Means these are the numbers 5, 2, 4, 10, 20, 1. These are the numbers which are leaving the remainder 0. For given number 20, when I divide with these numbers 20, 10, 5, 4, they are leaving the remainder 0. Means what? These are the numbers 5, 2, 4, 10, 20. These are exact divisors of the given number 20. So how can you say they are exact divisors? As the remainder is 0, we can say that they are exact divisors of given number. What we call such type of exact divisors? Yes, we have one special name. Such type of exact divisors are called factors. What we can call? Factors. Now tell me, what is the meaning of factors? The numbers which are exact divisors of the given number. Exact divisors of given number are called factors. That exact divisors means they leaves the remainder 0. Now tell me, what are the factors of 20? Factors of 1 comma factors means what? Exact divisor. Exact divisor of a given number are called factors. Now let us write factors of 6. Factors of 6. Tell me what are the factors of 6? 1 6 are 6, 2 3 are 6, more 3 2 are 6, 6 1 are 6. Now we write what are the factors of 6? 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 6. 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 6. This side again the repeating same, so no need to write. So 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 6. These are called factors of the given number 6. The reason is when you divide the given number 6 with these numbers, they leaves remainder 0. Means these are the numbers which are exact divisors of the given number 6. Now tell me what are the factors of 20? 1 comma 20 comma 2 comma 4 comma 5 comma. That's all. These are called factors of 20. Right? Let me write here factors of 20. Factors of 20. 1 comma 20 comma 2 comma 10 comma 4 comma 5 comma. That's all. So these are called factors of 20. That is a way to find the factors. Hope you understood. Let me recall once. Factors are nothing but exact divisors of given number. Exact divisors of given number. Here we can see factors of 6, 1 2 3 6. Factors of 20, 1 20 2 10 4 5. Now what we can observe with these examples? See here 1 is a factor of 6 and also 1 is a factor of 20. If you write other number factors also, compulsory we can see there 1 is a factor. Means what we can say? 1 is a factor of every number. Not only 6 and 20, 1 is a factor of every number. And also what we can observe? When you are writing factors of 6, 6 is a factor. When you are writing factors of 20, 20 is also factor. Means what? The given number itself is always factor. The number itself is always a factor of given number. Number itself is always factor of given number. More what we can see 1, 2, 3, 6 all factors of 6. These are the numbers factors of 20. Not only factors of 6 are countable or uncountable. Yes, we can count only 4 factors are there. Even factors of 20 I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 factors are there. Factors of any number are countable. Means what? For every number we can see finite number of factors. Finite number of factors. More what we can see? Each factor is the exact divisor of given number. Just now we observed when you divided the given number with these numbers, remainders they are giving 0. Means what? Factors are the exact divisors of given number. So these are the few points you can see from factors. Next we will see multiples. Yeah children, just now we learned what is factor and how we can write the factors of given number. Now let's see multiples. What is mean by multiples? See how I got 20 here? By multiplying 1 20s are 20, 2 10s are 4 5s are 5 4s are 10 20s are. Right? So 20 is called multiple of 2 and 10. 20 is also called multiple of 4 and 5. 20 is also called multiple of 10 and 2. Means what is multiple now? Multiples are nothing but the numbers which we obtain, the product which is obtained by multiplying a number by another number. Let me repeat once. The product which we obtained by multiplying a number by another number is called a multiple. Is called multiple. Now let's see how to write the multiples of given number. Now let me write multiples of 6. 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18, 6 4s are 24, 6 5s are 30. So like that we can write the multiples. These are the numbers. These are the numbers. This is the product which you obtained by multiplying a number by another number. So these are called multiples of 6. Tell me what are the multiples of 6 now? Multiples of 6 are 6 comma 12 comma 18 comma 24 comma 30 up to so. More we can write 6 into 6, 6 7 not only up to 30, more we can write up to so on. So multiples of 6 we can see here now. So these are called multiples. What is meant by multiple ma? The product which we obtained multiplying a number by another number. So this is the way to write the multiples of given number. Now if you see these all multiples, how many are there? Is it possible to count? No. 30, 36, like that we can see so many multiples for the given number 6. From this what we can say now? Multiples are uncountable. Multiples of the given number is uncountable. Let me write now multiples of 10. See, multiples of 10 are 10 ones are 10, 10 twos are 20, 10 threes are 30, 10 fours are 40, up to so on. So these are called multiples of 10. So if you write the multiples of any number, what we can observe now? Multiples of any number, we can see they are uncountable. Infinite number of multiples we can write for the given number. And more what we can see, number itself 6 is multiple of 6, 10 is multiple of 10. Means what? Number itself is a multiple of given number. Number itself is multiple of given number. And if you see all these multiples are more than 6 or less than 6, all these multiples are more than 6 except the 6. So now what we can conclude? All the multiples of given number are more than given number or equal to given number. So these are the multiples which are more than given number 10 and 10 which is equal to 10. So we can conclude that all the multiples of given number are either equal to given number or more than given number. If you see factors of given number are either equal to given number or less than given number. Equal to given number or less than given number. So this is about what is multiple and how we can write the multiples of given number. Let's see the properties of factors and multiples. Yes, children, just now we learned how to write the factors of a given number and how to write the multiples of given number and its properties. Right? So based on that concept, let's see few problems in exercise 3.1. In the first bit, write all the factors of the following numbers. So they are asking to write the factors of these numbers. Let's go with first one, solution. We have write all the factors of 24. So we learned just now 1 is a factor of every number. 1 is a factor of every number. 124 is a 24. 2 table also goes in 24 now. 2 12s are 24. 3 table also 3 8s are 24. 4 table 4 6s are 24. 5 table now 6 table yes. 6 4s are 24. No 7 table. 8 table 8 3s are 24. 9 10 11. Again 12 table goes C. 12 2s are 24. More 24 table goes. 24 1s are 24. Yes. These are the factors of 24. Now what we can write here? Factors of 24 are 1 comma 2 comma 3 4 6 8 12 24 1 2 3 4 6 8. Again they are repeating, no need to write. So this is the way to write the factors of given number. Let's go with I1 36. So we have write now factors of 36. 1 is a factor of every number. 136 ja. In 36 2 table also goes to 18 ja. 3 table also possible, 3 12 ja. 4 table 4 9 ja. 5 table impossible, 6 table goes 6 6 ja. 7 table 8 table 9 table goes again 9 4 ja. Again 12 table goes 12 3 ja. Again 18 table goes 18 2 ja. Again the number itself is also possible, 36 1 ja. Now let's write factors of 36. See, factors of 36 are 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 6 9 12 18. I wrote this all. This all the numbers they are repeating again, so no need to write. 36 also we can take 36. These are the factors of 36. Now let's write factors of 27. 1 27 are 27. 2 table not possible. 3 9s are 27. 4 5 6 7 8 9 9 3s are 27. 27 1s are 27. Yes. Now we can write factors of 27 are 1 comma 3 comma 9 comma 27. They are repeating again. So these are factors of 27. See, you can see clearly all the properties here. 1 is a factor of every number. The factors are countable number of factors, and all the factors are either equal to given number or less than given number. So this is the way to write the factors of given number. Now let's move to second bit. Write the first 5 multiples of the given numbers. As we learned, multiples of given number infinite, but they are asking to write only first 5 multiples. How can we write multiples of 8? 8 1s are 8. 8 2s are 16. 8 3s are 24. 8 4s are 32. 8 5s are 40. Enough. They are asking to write first 5 multiples. Now let me write first 5 multiples of 8. First 5 multiples of 8 are 8 comma 16, 24, 32 and 40. So these are first 5 multiples of 8. Similarly, we will write the first 5 multiples of 9. 9 1s are 9 2s are 18. 9 3s are 27. 9 4s are 36. 9 5s are 45. They are asking right first 5 multiples. Now write first 5 multiples of 9 are 9 comma 18, 27 and 40. So this is the way to write the factors of given numbers and multiples of given numbers. Hope you understood. Children, let's see fourth bit now. They are asking find all multiples of 9. Multiples of 9 up to 100. As I told you, multiples of any number are infinite, but they are asking write the multiples of 9 up to 100. Up to 100. So to write the multiples of 9 up to 100, then see how we can write the multiples of 9 up to 100. Let me go to rough one. To write multiples of 9, 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18, 9 threes are 27, 9 fours are 36, 9 fives are 45, 9 sixes are 54, 9 sevens are 63, 9 eights are 72, 9 nines are 81, 9 tens are 90, 9 elevens are 99, 9 twelves are it is more than 100, but they are asking right up to 100. So till here enough. 9 elevens are 99, 9 twelves are 108 means more than 100, but they are asking right up to 100. Right children? Now we write multiples of 9 up to 100. Or so these all what? They are multiples of 9 to 100. So multiples of 9 up to 100 are 9 comma 8 comma 27 comma 36 comma 45 comma 54 comma 63 comma 72, right, 81, 90, 99. So this is the way to write the multiples of the given number. Hope you understood. Yes, we learn how to write the factors of given number, multiples of given number. So in exercise 3.1, I am giving few problems of homework. First bit B, C, E, F, G, H. Second bit B1, third bit 2. So these problems homework you have to do. So complete the introduction part, properties of factors and multiples, exercise problems, and this homework. Complete everyone in classwork.